cat. And then there's the, pretty much like this. And B is for that pet shop. And then there's the B looks like that. And that. And then I don't know what it is for. We're going to adopt it. And it's the like a dog, it was that snap time, and I was angry, and I wanted a cracker. But there was a girl, she was standing by the cracker box, and I wanted a cracker. But she looks pretty cute. I think I'll go get a cracker. And so I went over to get a cracker, and I said, oh, the cracker flavor, and I had to talk to her because she was standing by the cracker box. And so I thought,
Hiya, Paul. You gonna come here often?
And then she said, yeah, but only when I want a cracker. And so I asked her,
You want a cracker?
and she said, yeah. I said, we got to the cracker box, and I got a cracker, and I handed it to her. And then she took it from me, and she put it in her mouth, and then she walked away. But you know something? This is another secret. I think she likes me. Tomorrow I'm going to get her my bra. It's bedtime at the worst.
Hey, my daddy is Jared Cantrell, and he sells insurance on that.
Oh, yeah, my daddy works for her dad. Dan is selling more real estate. Well, my daddy works at American Ryan Real Estate. My daddy works at the people insurance company. Well, my daddy's a warrior. Who's that? I don't know. What is it? Robert Ray Gray. Hey, what's my dinosaur's big, green, and scaly? I don't know. As if there were small, round, yellow, and fuzzy, 8-big tennis balls. On the last day of summer, 10 hours before fall, my grandfather took me out to the wall. For a while he stood silent. Then finally he said, with a very bad shake of his very old head,
As you know, on this side of the wall, we are youth. But on the far side of this wall live the zoo.
then my grandfather said,
It's high time that you knew of the terribly important thing that zoos do. In every zoo house and in every zoo town, every zoo eats its bread with the butter side down. But we youth, as you know, when we breakfast our stuff,
spread our bread, Grandpa said.
with the butter side up, that's the right honest way.
Grandpa gritted his teeth.
So you can't trust a zoo who spreads bread underneath. Every zoo must be watched. He has kinks in his soul. That's why as a youth, I made watching my goal. Watching for the zoo, watching border patrol.
In those days, of course, the wall wasn't so high.
Then I could look any zoo, swear in the eye. If he dared to come close, I could give him a twitch with my tough, tufted, prickly stickberry switch.
For a while that worked fine. All the zooks stayed away and our country was safe. Then, one terrible day, a very rude zook by the name of Bad Itch
Snuck up and slingshotted my stickberry switch. With my broken off switch, with my head hung in shame. To the chief figure, in great sorrow I came.
But our leader was smiled, he said.
You're not playing, and those dukes will be sorry they started this game. We'll dress you up right, up in a fancier suit. Give you a fancier slingshot to shoot. And he ordered the boys in the back room to figure
How to build me some sort of triple sling jigger. With my triple sling jigger, I sure felt much bigger. I rolled to that wall with great vim and great vigor. Right up to that edge with my hand on the trigger. I'll have no more nonsense, I say with a frown. Or me to be bred with the butter side down.
Van Itch was quite sickly. He ran off quite quickly. I'm unhappy to say he came back the next day in a shiny new suit with a big new machine.
nonsense. We'll take them more guts from you youths who eat bread with the butter side up.
I have failed, sir. I saw it, as I remember my report, to the chief Ugaroo in the headquarters fort.
He just laughed.
Ha ha ha! You've done nothing at all of the sort. Our slingshots have failed. That was old-fashioned stuff. Slingshots, dear boy, are just not modern enough. All we need is some newfangled kind of gun. My boys in the back room have already begun. To think up a walloping whiz-zinger one. My bright boys are thinking. They're on the right track. They'll think up one quick. It will send you right back.
They thought it was great when they certainly did. They thought of a gun called the Kickapoo Kid, which they loaded with powder, hula-hoo powder.
Ants' eggs and bees' legs.
The dry fried clam chowder.
And they carefully trained a real smart dog named Daniel to serve as our country's first gun-toting spaniel.
Then Daniel, the Kickapoo Spaniel, and I marched back toward that wall with our heads held up high, while everyone cheered and their cheers filled the sky.
Fight, fight, for the better side up, do or die.
No, we didn't quite do, and we didn't quite die. But we sure did get worse than poor Daniel and I.
Van Ness was there too, and he said the old kid.
Boys in my back room have been in this rig, albeit not with all the toted boom blitz.
Get you tight, explosive, sour cherries don't fit.
And put your dumb Kickapoo Kid on Fritz.
Poor Daniel and I were scared out of our wits. Once more, my man Edgehill bested and beat. Once again, I left home from that wall in defeat. I dragged and I sagged, and spirits were low. As low as I thought they ever could go. When I heard a boom, bop, and a
Diddly-do!
And our butter-up band marched up over the hill.
the chief Ugaroo had stepped in to meet me, along with the right up some girls to greet me. They sang.
Oh, be faithful, believe in thy butter.
They lifted my spirits right out of the gutter.
My boy,
Smiled the chief.
we just voted and made you a general. You've been promoted. Your pretty new uniform's ready, so get in. And once more, the war's going to begin. Once more, this time you're certain to win. All right, my good boys, they finally found how. Wait till you see what they can put up now. You fly over the wall with a great machine.
And clobber those butter-down suits, one and all.
Those boys in the back room sure knew how to cut her.
And made me a thing called the.
Utterly sputtered.
And I jumped aboard, my heart on a flutter, and steered toward the land of the upside-down butter.
This machine was so modern, so frightfully new.
No one knew quite exactly just what it would do.
But it had several faucets that would sprinkle blue goo, which somehow would sprinkle the zoots as I flew.
And gum up that upside-down butter they chewed.
I was racing pell-mell when I heard a voice yell.
If you sprinkle on soup, you'll get sprinkled as well.
Van Ness had a sputter exactly like mine, and he yelled,
My blue door is working just fine, and I'm here to say that if Zeus can do Zeus, you better forget it, cause Zeus can do use.
Well, I raced right back home. As you may have guessed, I was downright despondent, disturbed and depressed. I found out just as soon as I stepped back on land, so are all the girls of the butter band.
Chief Drum Major Miss Yuki and Sue said,
That was a pretty sour flight that you flew, and the chief Ugaroo has been looking for you.
I raced to his office. The place was a sight.
Have no fear.
smiled the chief.
Everything's all right. My bright backroom boys have been brighter than bright. They thought of a gadget that's newer than new.
It's filled with mysterious food, like a moon.
To blow those suits to salamagoos. They've invented the big boy boomeroo. So you just run to that wall like a nautical man. Drop that bomb on those suits just as fast as you can. I've ordered all the youths to stay safe underground, while the big boy boomeroo is around.
As I raced for that wall with the bomb in my hand, I noticed that every last youth in our land was obeying our chief Ugaroo's grim command.
They were all bravely marching, banners a flutter, down a hole for their country.
And right side up butter.
That's when grandfather found me. He grabbed me, he said.
You should be down that hole, and you're up here instead. But perhaps this is for the better somehow. You can see me make history, right here and right now.
Grandpa leapt up that wall with a lock in his sleeve, and he cleared his horse dirt with a lock in his sleeve. He screamed.
Here's the end of that terrible town full of you zooks who eat bread with the butter side down.
That very instant, we heard a cluck cluck, a feet on the wall, bandage clucked up.
The boys in his back room had made him one too.
In his hand was another big boy boomeroo.
I'll blow your
He yelled.
in the pork and flea beans. I'll butter side up to a small smithereen.
Grandpa shouted, be careful, oh gee! Who's going to drop it? Will you? Or will he?
Be patient.
Say, Grandpa,
We'll see. We will see.